Welcome to the fourth installment of my 5 New Technologies podcast. This podcast is going to look at a software called Visme. So Visme is sort of like PowerPoint. However, it allows students to create more visually appealing presentations than PowerPoint can. They can add graphs, charts, just like PowerPoint, but they can also add animated backgrounds and so many other effects to bring their presentation to life in little to no time. Um, Once again, the objective my students are going to complete is they're going to use data collected from their experiment to create a poster and slide presentation. This part of the Visme is going to be used for the slide presentation part of this objective. Once again, target audience is going to be high school physics students. The IST standard for an educator I'm going to use for both this and the next video is to model and nurture creativity and create expression to communicate ideas, knowledge, or connections. And the standard for a leader is to develop learning assessments that provide a personalized, actionable view of students' progress in real time. So in order to use Visme, the students would have to create a free account, does not cost any money, and then they'll log in, they'll click Create New, and then from the pop-up that shows up, they'll click New Project and then Presentations. They'll then choose a template, and then once they're done choosing a template, they're free to create their program or their presentation. So now we're going to go look at the Vizme software. This is that portal. This is the beginning. You can sign up for free. I've already done that, so I'm going to click Login. Cool thing is that it lets me just log in. I've clicked to save my credentials, and I'm able to just log in. So when you go to Create New Project, Presentations. And I can choose many different styles: modern, simple, creative, startup pitch. There's a bunch of templates on here to choose from. I'm just going to choose modern for purposes of this. Click Edit. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. So, like I said, there's many things you can do from here. Font pairs is a really cool thing I've saw. It lets you put in, it's hard to see on here, but essentially you have both of these fonts represented, and you can put on glow whatever you want to type there, and you can type in whatever you want where it says Let Your Soul, and you have your own little design font on there. You can add graphics, lines, shapes, icons. 3D graphics are really cool. When you add the 3D graphics and you play it, it actually looks like it's popping out. Students can add data, diagrams, tables. There's a few maps they can add. They can only do, I believe, certain ones on the free version. Media. This videos tab where you can add animated backgrounds. I can add this city in here. I'm not going to make it as a background. I'm just going to put it on there and show that when we play this, we now have this city played in the background. And with this presentation, this is where my students would use the software I presented last, Desmos. They would create their graphs and they could implement them in this presentation software. To me, it's much more visually appealing and much easier to use than PowerPoint.